Hey, what's up, guys? So, just waiting on Tyler to get done with work, and then he's going to come pick up the KA. And in the meantime, I'm going to paint my new rear adjustable arms for my S13 because I really needed these, and I finally got a set. So I got these all wired up here, hanging. Got my paint here. It is an engine enamel. I really don't care. It's got ceramic in it, so it'll withstand the elements a little bit better. So I'm gonna use this, paint these up, and then throw them on. So, time lapse real quick, and then I'll catch up with you guys after I throw these on and once Tyler's on the way. Alright, so I got these arms on the back here. I need to get a longer bolt for this camber arm. You guys can't quite see because it's dark, but the OEM bolt for the S13 is not long enough. So I'm going to take that over to Ace tomorrow and try to find a longer one. But I ended up working on my wiring a little bit. Even though I don't know anything about wiring, I'm kind of just figuring it out as I go. So I bought a switch panel and I bought a fuse box, or a fuse pan, whatever you want to call it. And I've been trying to figure out how to get my fans wired up to the fuse and then the fuse wired to the switch. So basically I figured out how to do that, and then I disconnected everything including the relay power and the starter power, and I took out all the audio wire that I was using for like my temporary splicing, and I got it all wired up permanently so it should stay like this, you know, when I have the car running. This should be what makes the car run fine without having any issues and without having any like crazy wiring going on. I'm about to wrap up here for the night. But I actually sat out here for another like 2 extra hours and figured some more stuff out. So I'm not at all proficient in wiring, and I've just been like researching stuff online and then like trying to apply it to what I'm doing here. So basically I got the key, turn it on, relays turn on the fans. Boom. So that's looking pretty good. I don't know if I already explained it to you guys. We'll see if this makes it into editing or not. So this node right here tests 0 when the car is off, 0 volts. When you crank the key to the 3rd position, you know where it sits after you crank it to start, this sits at 12 volt constantly. So that's something that turns on and stays on once the car is on. So I spliced into that with my relays and then my fuse box positive. So when I turn the car on, of course, it'll run my relays, it'll run my fuse box, and then I can run any accessories I want to run. So I got to get the lights wired up for this little thing, and then I'm probably going to tuck these wires because as far as I know, most of these are for the wire or for the radio, and I'm probably not going to run off the OEM system. I'm probably just going to put in my whole own system independently. So those are pretty much obsolete, so I need to get them out of the way. Make sure, I think this plugs into something AC related, and then this plugs into the little light that goes under the dash panel here. So I got to make sure I don't, you know, tie these off. Got to make sure I keep them in here, get rid of these ones, and then I got to keep on sorting out my fuse panel and my wire and my switch box. So alright, so Tyler's on his way over. I got the KA all pulled out from back here. It was behind this tire and behind this engine stand, so that was a bit of a pain, but it is out. So once he gets here, we'll be loading that up into there and then taking it over to his house. And into his S13 it goes. There she is. Look at that thing. Ridiculous. It's so clean. I'm excited to see it run though. And then into my car it goes. Probably gonna keep this here and paint it because this is really ugly and I don't like it. The block also looks pretty horrid too, so when I get that back I'm probably gonna paint that as well because I'm not really digging all this. While I wait for Tyler to get here, I'm gonna finish putting on my rear toe and camber arms and get that all squared away, and then I'm going to drop the rear of the car onto the ground so I can finish properly bleeding the coolant system. But I wanna get those arms on first so I don't have to like jack it all up and do it all again. So I'm gonna take care of that and then I'll catch up with you guys when Tyler gets here. All right, I got the arms on, camber arms, toe arms. I need to get adjustable traction arms. I don't have those yet. I figured if I just adjusted these to stock, it'd be all right for now, and then I'll get those later. So I'm gonna throw the wheel back on, get the car on the ground. All right, so I got them all on. It looks like I'm going to need to cut a little bit more of a gap in here, probably bring it up and around here. It's already cut, so it doesn't matter, but I clearly need more room here. So I'm gonna get that taken care of when I get the supplies for that. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep on waiting for Tyler. Not really sure what's taking him so long, but he'll get here when he gets here.
Right there.
Goodbye, sweet KA. Over to Tyler's house.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah, don't blow it.
please don't blow it. If whatever you're throwing at it, it can't handle it, sure as hell ain't gonna handle what I'm gonna throw at it, because I'm gonna be throwing the same amount of power at it. So it's a test run. Although she is beautiful.
Yeah, she is full oil. Actually. You might wanna put the pan on, like put like 4 volts, and just
flip it and drain it.
Yeah, use the drain plug. That must be, I mean, newer oil.
Oh, we pulled it open. Everything looks good. The camera died, so I didn't record anything. But everything seems fine. If I put the breaker bar on here and spin it, it makes sounds, so. So, there's that. We're gonna get this on the trailer.
Yeah.
Call it a night. Alright, we got it in here. Now this thing's going off to Tyler's. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.